Okay, in this video we're going to discuss the M18 Fuel 3/8 compact impact wrench with friction ring. Okay, we have two models here. The biggest difference is that this one's older and this is a little newer one. But they also have some other differences, as in this one has 3 modes. If you look, and you change modes by pressing this button here, and this one has 4 modes. Okay, on this one, the modes just control the speeds, and this one is a little smarter. What this one is, it has the 4 modes. Mode 1 is 0 to 900 RPM. Mode 2 is 0 to 1600 RPM. Mode 3 is 0 to 2500 RPM. And mode 4 is like a smart mode. So when it's in this mode, it'll tighten, and then it'll after it's impacting, make for over a second, and you can tell by the noise it makes as you're using it, it'll stop, it'll shut itself off even if you have the trigger squeezed. So that kind of helps you from over tightening stuff. These things are pretty bulletproof, been using them for years. The only thing that really ever I have go bad are these friction rings right here. Unfortunately, they're only a couple bucks, and it's actually bad on this one. And basically what happens, it just becomes an annoyance, the stuff falls off. But basically otherwise I feel they're fantastic, and that friction ring's easy enough to change. Basically you just kind of pry it off with a little screwdriver, and a new one I use like a little snap ring pliers and spread it out, kind of shove it on, and then I use a screwdriver to pry it back on. I'll show you this thing in action. We have it in the Tighten mode. I got 2 tires here. We'll go to this one. So there, it automatically shut itself off. And then if I go to, I'm going to hit the mode button here. I turned it into mode 3. So now, and it would hammer on as long as I squeeze the trigger. I use the 3/8 over the 1/2 inch just because it's lighter. This thing weighs in at about 2.4 pounds, I believe the spec is. And the thing I got on it right now is 100-pound torque stick, so sorry if the video is a little odd. I'm using my phone here instead of the GoPro. I'm going to tighten this down. Okay, and then I'll show you loosening. Got these back ones I tightened and torqued. These were torqued at 100 foot-pounds. So as you can see, it makes quick work of that. You know, obviously if the lug nut's a little rough, it's going to hammer a lot. But those were just put on and torqued at 100 foot-pounds. So that shows you how good it works for taking tires off. I mean, a guy could definitely upgrade or get a 1/2 inch so you don't have to use this little adapter, but I really like these for working under the hood. And like I said, the weight is fantastic on these. They're super light and durable. All right, that's just a quick update on the Milwaukee 3/8 Fuel Impact.